Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's the Calvary here. Hello to all my peoples on this Sunday. Yes, I'm here with a few more gems from Essence. You may find this interesting. Let's see how much you'll find it interesting. I'm going to go ahead and read this in reverse for you. I found that it gives you a different perspective, but I'll give you some pre-notes. Check it out. There was a white woman who posted on Essence that pissed the black woman off. Now, is what a lot of folks on Essence was trying to warn African American women about. That you don't understand. You are actually losing this argument. No matter how much you point at yourself and say, but look, I am beautiful. Look at all these beautiful sisters out here. See? Look at me, for example. But you miss the argument about how beauty is only skin deep. It's not your beauty that's the problem. It's what's beneath the beauty. It's that stank attitude. But you don't want to listen. Well, fine. What you don't understand is that eventually, and I'm saying this clearly as I can, eventually, white women will stop being nice and not saying anything at all. There's only a certain amount of time before white women decide, hell, you motherfuckers are so goddamn arrogant, we might as well beat you with yourselves. And it's going to be easy for them. So let me start here with this African American woman's post. White women with the sickness of only dating outside your race demonstrates exactly what a lot of women on this board are saying. The fact that you have the nerve to post such drivel on this board highlights the lack of class and integrity at the heart of that mindset. Pathetic. Posted at 4/25/2009 at 11:18 p.m. by R. Davis. Now, what got this African American woman so riled up? Let me go ahead and read it to you. This was posted by Cries D. I love this subject so much. I'm a white woman and only date black men. I was married to a black man and have a daughter with who is almost grown. I must say, I get a lot of flack from black women, even some I actually know. You get looks when you're with your man. I feel like this. I'm an independent, strong white woman, and I think that most men are attracted to that. But I have a great attitude. Attitude is everything. You can be the most beautiful black woman, but if your attitude is horrible, what black man or any man is going to want you? I tell my very pretty daughter that now. I think a person falls in love with personality and how you treat them. If you treat them like they're beneath you, then they will be. I think all men need a little babying. I think we need to get over all this black-white thing and just be women. Posted at 4/25/2009 at 1:54 p.m. by Cries D. Well, that was the sickness that the black woman was talking about. Did you hear all that belligerent attitude that the black woman had? Just because the white woman had the nerve to say that she has no problem marrying a black man, having children with a black man, having a great attitude with a black man, and that the only people who have a problem with it are African American women. Oh, and don't forget the fact that she could pretty much slap the face of the African American woman with her black daughter, her beautiful black daughter. See, African American women, you're running into a problem headlong. Your unwillingness to just concede, to bend, to understand that what you are doing is absolutely wrong, is off track. You have lost the argument because you've made yourself undesirable. Still, there are African American women on Essence trying to say that all men find them as a fantasy and that they fantasize about African American women. But the hilarious thing is even the Tyra Banks show shows that you could barely get a line started behind black women in terms of a fantasy. Only one black man was willing to sacrifice himself to be a fantasy. The white men, the Asian men, and the Italian men went to different women. Mostly the Asian woman, and then the white woman, and then the Hispanic woman, and then after that was the black woman, and she got one. It is not your beauty that's the problem. It's your attitude. But maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's look at it from another perspective. Another dark brother. Heroic, if you will. Let's talk about Derek Luke. I found this little tidbit quite interesting. The way this African American woman felt about Derek Luke. See, Derek Luke was recently in a Tyler Perry movie. And the movie's name, Madea Goes to Jail. Yeah, he was in that movie. And this sister posted a letter to Tyler Perry, and it said this: Mr. Perry, please cast black men that love and respect their mothers and black women, and not those that do not. It was very disappointing to see Derek Luke in that role because he was not deserving. Do you hear this? This is the thoughts of a black woman. What was Derek Luke's crime? That he is married to a woman that's outside of his race. He didn't marry a black woman. So the black woman's automatic response to this is to destroy that black man. Strip him of his money. He can't be in any black movies because he's not married to a black woman. He's not deserving. And who makes these rules? Black women, of course. They make the choices for Tyler Perry. No, he's not supposed to hire people just because they're talented. He's not supposed to hire people because they can act. He's not supposed to hire people because they can actually play the role or they fit the part. No, he's supposed to hire them based upon if they're married to a black woman or not. It doesn't matter if they can act. It doesn't matter if they were in Antoine Fisher. It doesn't matter if Denzel Washington found him important. No, that doesn't matter. And what was his crime again? He married a non-black. Wow. Makes you angry, doesn't it? All you black women listening. But you want to know what makes us black men angry? It's this, and let me explain. See, before Antoine Fisher, Derek Luke, man, had small jobs, bussing tables, and being an usher. Now, he didn't make very much money. He knew that he was important. That non-black women knew that he was important. I'm going to say that she's probably most definitely Hispanic. What's ironic about this is that the asses out there in the world did their best to try and make this woman look white. And the reason being is because, as you know, the big to-do is the black man with the white woman. So the asses tried to make him look as bad as possible. But I'm telling you one thing, that stigma about the white woman and the black man is dead. There is nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But here he is in Jersey, the New England coast, and he doesn't even have a home. He's living in his car. Now, the interesting thing is guess who's living in that car with him? His lady. See, that's what pisses black men off, you understand? Is that here Derek Luke has this amazing woman who's willing to give up her lifestyle so she could ally and be with him out of love, out of just pure D love, and gonna stick with him all the way through the hard times. I mean, if you're in your car, you ain't got no money. All right? You got $20 maybe. You can't pay your rent, you can't pay no light bill, you can't pay a phone bill, you can't pay shit. But you can buy some gas. And you can be warm as long as the car is running. You can be dry because the car is going to have a roof. And here this Hispanic woman is willing to stay with this man. But you turn around, they put their due diligence in, they put their time in. They made it happen.